Alrighty, y'all, back to you with another video. So today we're going to be working on a 2012 GMC Sierra 1500. I'm going to be installing a relay in order to get a switched on power source. So, keyed on. So turn the key on, 12 volt, turn the key off, shuts off. I'm going to go over the steps of doing that. I spoke about where to get power from in the previous video, but I never really went into the details of hooking up a relay. So I'm about to do some wideband tuning on my vehicle. So, most guys that run widebands and stuff like that, they don't even know where to get power from. Some guys I've heard they just run it constant, which you shouldn't because it's supposed to be a switched power source. So I'm going to go over that right now, and I'm going to show you how to hook up this relay. And again, you can do this not just for a wideband. If you want to hook up amplifiers, if you want to hook up a radio, if you want to hook up lights, anything to be on a switched on circuit, this is going to be helpful for that. A couple things I want to point out is fusing, especially when you're working with constant current. It's going to be constant flow. Whenever you hook up a relay, obviously you need a ground, you need a constant, and you need your switched power. And then this is going to be the power going out to whatever I decide to hook up to it, which is going to be my wideband in this case. So always fuse that, and I am also going to add a fuse here in between this and my wideband, just so this fuse will blow before it blows the circuit on this end. Just safety precaution. You don't want to damage anything, hurt anything. So again, fusing, very important. But now let's get into it. So we look down here. Again, I've gone over this. You have these three slots. You have the bottom slot with numbers but no pins, the middle slot, and then you have the top slot. So the middle one, as you can tell, there's pin 1, pin 2. There's nothing for pin 3 or pin 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the pins you're going to need is going to be pin 1, pin 2, and pin 8. That's all you need. So you're going to need pin 1, pin 2, pin 8. So pin 1 is going to be your ground. Pin 2 is going to be your constant 15 amp draw. And then pin 8, that's going to be your keyed on source. So that's where you're going to get your power from to feed your relay. Alrighty. So we come over here to the relay. Again, I bought these off Amazon. Came with these connectors already, so it just makes it so much more simpler. You're not fighting with it and stuff like that. So if we look at the relay, we have this is a 4-pin relay. Alrighty. So you got 85, you have 30, you have 86, and you have 87. So 85 is going to be pin 1, which is going to be your ground. 30 is going to be pin 2, which is going to be your constant. And 86 is going to be pin 8, which is your accessory. And then 87 is going to be your out. So that's going to go to power on whatever it is that you need turned on, radio, amps, widebands, whatever, So it's that simple, guys. So 85 is pin 1, your ground. 30 is pin 2, your constant, your power. 86 is pin 8, your turn on, okay, your keyed source. And then 87 is going to be your power out. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it up and hook everything up, and I'm going to show y'all with the key on, key off, just so y'all know that it works. Alrighty, so I got my relay plugged in to my harness, my relay harness. Also hooked up my voltmeter so you guys can see. And if we look down here, so again, pin 1 is your ground, pin 2 your constant, pin 8 is your remote. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 8. Alrighty. So now I'm going to show y'all on my multimeter. So as you can tell, it's hooked up. My multimeter is on. As you can see, I'm not getting anything. Key on, 12 volt. Key off. Again, key on, 12 volt. Key off. Alrighty. This is just to show y'all that it works. So again, I recommend putting a fuse here. Whatever you decide to hook up to this, put a fuse on that just for safety purposes. I'm just going to be adding a 5 amp fuse there. Same thing that I got here. I got a 5 amp fuse here. So if anything happens, the fuses are going to blow before any of the circuits in the actual vehicle blow. because we do not want that. And like I said, if you found this video helpful, just give it a like, share it. This is free game. No one is out here teaching y'all how to do this in these trucks. It's very hard to find videos like this one, and I feel like I'm not going to gatekeep the information. So you guys shouldn't gatekeep it either. Let everybody that's willing to learn and willing to try, let them learn, and let's help each other out and build a better community. So again, if you like this video, you found it helpful, share it, like it, whatever it is that you got to do, man. Just get it out there so we could all learn together. And well, that's really about it, guys. You know, go out there and try this stuff for yourselves and see that it works. And that's all. So thank you. God bless. Have a great day.